Hello, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and I'm here with a reading vlog. This is going to be a dedicated vlog specifically for this book here, The Wolf of Cape Fen, which I received in my Once Upon a Middle Grade book box. This box comes with gifts that you're supposed to open as you read, and I'm just going to kind of get you set up in what's going to happen here before I actually start reading the book. So we're going to start by sharing what the book is about. I will read the back to you. It says, "First frost has touched Cape Fen, and that means Baron Dyer has returned. For as long as anyone can remember, he has haunted the town come winter, striking magical bargains and demanding unjust payment in return. The Sterling sisters know better than to bargain, lest they find themselves hunted by the Baron's companion, the wolf. And then the wolf attacks Eliza's sister Winnie. They manage to escape, but they know the wolf will be back because the wolf only attacks those who owe Baron Dyer." I always say own when I read this. That's the second time I've done that. I'm so sorry. "The wolf only attacks those who owe Baron Dyer. Winnie would never bargain, so that must mean someone else has struck a deal with Winnie as the price. Eliza embarks on a journey to save her sister, but as she untangles the links between Baron Dyer, the wolf, and her family, she discovers a complicated web of bargains that cross all of Cape Fen. If Eliza can learn the truth, that she might be able to protect her sister, but the truth behind the bargain could put her own life in danger." So, we've got a mystery. It sounds like it will be a bit dark. Now, anytime I read a physical book, I have a chapter tracker in my bullet journal. So I've got one set up for this book here. I've drawn, this side. I have drawn a lighthouse here, and then there's like some rocks and some oceany waves. I will be coloring this in as I read the book. There are 26 chapters, so there's numbers 1 through 26 here, and I'll color them with I have those midliners. What are they called? Mildliners? Anyway, I'll color it in as I read. Those of you who watched me open this box when it first arrived will know that there are gifts that I need to open, or if you've done this book box before. So I'm just going to quickly recap what we have. We have this box for page 129. We have this pouch for page 254. And this box for page 5. Because this one's so close to the beginning of the book, I think I'm just going to dive into the book while I'm sitting right here in my office, and when I get to page 5, we'll hop back in and film the opening of this box. And then I might move to someplace more comfortable for the rest of the reading experience. So, here we go. Okay, that went really quickly. The book started on page 3 and then getting to page 5, like, super fast. We're just setting up the scene. Eliza seems to love her little sister Winnie quite a bit. She's playing a game with her. They're guessing animal names and things, and she's helping to brush out her hair and stuff, and they're just kind of cozy at home playing a game, and somebody mentioned a wooden owl, so I'm guessing that that's what's going to be in this box. Let's see if my guess is correct. Oh my heavens. Okay, so we've got a big piece of foam here to protect this, and we've got wooden puzzle pieces and a little chain. Inside the top of the box, it says "delicate pendant." And it has instructions to build this wooden owl and hang it on this keychain. So, shall we try to do this on camera? Okay, the owl and I have decided that we need a break from each other. I went to should have been very simple next step with only 2 pieces, and it's not working. And my hands hurt because I have nerve damage in my hands from carpal tunnel and cubital tunnel, so I just need to take a break. So I will work on assembling the owl at another time. Or I might take it to my next reunion and make my brother put it together because he's much better at these kind of things. Alright, I'm going to continue to read the book. We won't have another gift for quite a while, page 129, yes, so I might check in sooner than that with like a reading update as far as the story goes, but for now, I'm going to head out and go read, so we'll see ya. Hey there, I've now read 3 chapters in the book, and I'm getting a feeling of more of what's going on. So in this town or village, Cape Fen, it's not just that there's this Baron Dyer and he has this magical wolf and stuff. Like, people are trapped there if they stay past this time called First Frost. Like, their school teacher wasn't from there, and she started dating someone who was from there and got engaged and stuff, and she stayed past the First Frost, so now she's stuck there forever unless she can trick her way out. And only 2 people have ever made it out. One was the young man that the teacher was engaged to. He's the older brother of one of Eliza's classmates. And then Eliza's mother was the other one. So Eliza's helping to raise her little sister Winnie, along with their dad, of course, who's there. But it's just them because mom's gone. And on the way to school, the sisters are met by this magical wolf, and he seems to be ready to like crouch and attack Winnie, even though they haven't made a bargain with the Baron Dyer. And just as he's about to attack, the sun comes out and the wolf's magic goes away because he can only be out and about at nighttime. So they must have been walking to school quite early in the morning, like the sun wasn't fully up. Whatever. So we're still kind of setting the scene, but Eliza's now determined that she's going to figure out what's going on with the wolf and why it seemed to want to attack her sister, and she's not going to let her sister be taken because she's very protective and like stepping into the mother role with this sister. So far so good. The writing is good. I'm very intrigued by it, and I hope that it continues to be enjoyable. Hi. I shouldn't film when I sit in this chair because the top of my shirt gets all wrinkled up, but anyway, we're here. I've now read 8 chapters, and I'm trying to decide how much to tell you because I want you to be able to read this book for yourself and enjoy the experience. But I will say that Eliza has now met the Baron Dyer, and she and her aunt are going to go clean his home because her aunt has like cleaning business, and then he's going to talk to her because he's like, she's met the wolf, and she almost, I don't know if she came across to him as like seeming way too intrigued in his business or whatever, but like she was like, why do you send your wolf out to kill people? And he's like, whatever, he gave some lame excuse. So she's going to have a chance to sit down and talk to him, I think, is what's going to happen. And yeah. So I, as we have established on this channel many times, am weird, and I have to have noise going or I can't like focus on the book I'm reading. So I have a movie going in the background. I'm watching Star Wars Episode 4, which original trilogy, the best ones. Anyway, as Vader's voice was playing on the TV, that was the first time that we like heard the voice of the Baron Dyer, and so now I'm like kind of associating him in my mind with Darth Vader. Silly, I know. I also wanted to add a note about the setting of this book. In the time period, it's early 1900s, I think, which they talk about like silent movies being played at a theater, and her aunt has a car that has a hand crank. So I think that's about the time period that we're in, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I gotta get back to reading, and my arm is sore from holding up this camera, so I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, I have good news. I made the owl. I sat down and decided, you know what, there's gotta be an easy solution, and I figured out I was putting the pieces into the wrong side. So we got it figured out. It doesn't look exactly like an owl, but there it is. It's kind of cute. I have reached the point of the next gift, page 129, and so far Eliza has a theory of 3 possible people who could have made a bargain and bargained away her sister's life. She's just been to visit the lady who runs the town phone system back in the olden days, where you plug in the things, and there was a party line so anyone could listen in at any time. So this lady knows all of like the town gossip stuff. Anyway, she'd gone to see her, and the little note that says open your gift came up right as something kind of creepy is happening. I'm a little bit nervous to keep reading, but it's time to open our gift. I have no idea what it's going to be. The context clues aren't helpful, and I don't want to tell you exactly the creepy thing that's going on in case I might spoil something. So we have this box. It's wrapped with this cute wrapping paper, which I'm going to try to save. Just ripped it. Okay, gonna still try to save as much as I can because I might be able to use a piece of it at least on a junk journal page or something. Okay, and this box says LED camping lantern. This on the side of the box has the quote that's just preceded the sticky note that says to open your gift, and I'm not going to read it to you because, again, I don't want to spoil something. It does have some instructions to use the lantern, and it says it requires 3 AAA batteries, not included. I think I've got some AAA batteries in my desk. And this is perfect for family camping trips, backyard adventures, reading under the covers, and breaking curses. Let's get it out and take a look. Alright, so here it is, and you can see it says light up your wildest dreams here, and then it extends there. Let me run to my desk and see if I have got AAA batteries, because we want to test this out and see if it works. I shall be right back. Alright, so it's been a few minutes since I went to get the batteries. Here's what happened. I went to get AAA batteries because that's what it said on the box. And then I got back and tried to put the batteries in the compartment and realized these are way too loose, that doesn't fit. So I looked in the compartment, it says AA. So I went to get AA batteries and they fit much better. So now we're about to test this out and see if the light comes on. Woohoo! Boy, does it ever. Okay, this is going to be great for camping. I have a feeling that my 7-year-old nephew is going to claim this light for his own, because he tends to do that with things of mine. He just thinks, well, if they belong to Aunt Bobby, then they belong to me too. I kind of can't argue with that, though. Anyway, that'll be a fun thing to take camping. Yeah, I like that. I wish they had put the right kind of batteries on the box, because that's kind of dumb to, like, mislead your customers. What if somebody had opened this and, like, went to the store before they saw what was really in the battery compartment and had to pay twice for batteries? That's really stupid. But, I mean, maybe it was just a simple mistake on their part. I'm sure it was. Anyway, it's time to get back into the book. I kind of feel like from this point on, I don't really want to tell you too much in the way of plot, because I definitely don't want to ruin anything or spoil anything for anybody. We do have one more gift left to open, and that's going to be on page 254, so about 130 pages from now. So far, I'm cruising right along in this book. It's still the same day as when I first started this video. It is getting later in the evening. I don't know how much longer I'm going to read this, but who knows? I'm really enjoying the book, so maybe I'll finish the whole thing before I go to bed. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you back here in a little while with an update. Probably I'll wait till 254 when we have this last gift, because, as I said, I don't really want to tell you more of the story and spoil it. So I'll see you back in a little while. Holy cow, you guys. There's so much stuff going on in this book. I am just about to the page where we open the last gift, so I thought I'd pop back in. Holy cow. There are secrets all over the place. There's family drama. There's magical things. There's shapeshifting, there's witches, there's moon magic, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff going on in this book. And I can't explain any of it to you because I'll ruin it for you. But, oh my gosh. Okay, so, I'm on 253. The gift is on the next page. Let's do a little bit of reading and get to it. I've reached the note. It's time to open the gift. We have this pouch here. I really think it's going to be a deck of cards because two characters are playing a card game right now. Alright, we're opening the pouch. The wolf playing cards. Alright, so here's what the back of all the cards look like. And there's an instruction card for the game Kings and Queens, which is played in the book. So that's really fun. And then we've got the regular cards here. They are oversized, which I love. Yay. So in terms of like this side of the cards, they're very typical. Other than being oversized, I'm fine with that. And then all of them have this wolf in glasses on the back. So I can tell you that by this point in the book, I'm about 30 pages from the end. I know the answers to some things, but again, I can't tell you. I don't know the answers to all the things. And as I said, there's a lot still going on. So I'm going to pop these cards back into the box and get back to reading. It's looking like I'm going to finish this book in one day, which I'm not going to complain about. Because as I have said, I have enjoyed it. So let's get back to the book, and I'll come back to you when I am all done with final thoughts. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, the book is finished. Haha, what a roller coaster. Oh my gosh. There were some things that came out of left field, but they still, like, within the realm of the book, it was like, oh, okay, I see how that works. It wasn't, like, completely random crap thrown together. It was just things that I was not expecting, and it all worked well. This is actually the author's debut novel. I was reading through her acknowledgments, and she mentioned this was her debut, and I'm like, this is amazing. She's a great writer. I'm going to have to check out more of her stuff. Also, on Goodreads, when I went in to log in, that I had finished the book and read it today, I noticed there was a question about one of the characters. Baron Dyer is always gone during the summer months, and we never find out where he's gone to in this book. And so someone had asked her a question about that, and because this book's supposed to be a standalone, and she said, that's a great idea for a companion novel I'd like to write at some point. Short answer is, he goes to this island somewhere where there are other magical problems to deal with. And that's all we get to know for now. Yeah. So, without giving away the ending, I will say that I did really enjoy this book. I mean, I read it in a single day. It was very engaging. It moved quickly, and you can see that I have completed my chapter tracker. Everything's colored in. I ran it through Cawpile, and it did come out to be a 5-star rating. And even though the characters were young and it is a middle grade book, it didn't feel middle grade-y. It felt like, I don't know, a book for any age, I guess, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So that being said, I think we're going to wrap up this video because at this point I'm just kind of rambling about stuff. And probably a lot of things that will get cut out of this final video anyway. Yeah. Why am I doing the Alexis Rose pointy finger thing all of a sudden? It's time for me to go to bed. I think that's what that means. So I'm going to wish you a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.